ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome.
Welcome back. All right, give a stretch. Oh, that's good. Okay. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing that I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person that if I don't make time or set aside time, I'll never find time. And untilit.works allows me that ability. Since I do like these quick live streams, I'm by a computer, I might as well work on something else, right? And so untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. And now break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the video to say, hey, it's time to take a break. You can get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do, even sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Whatever it is, just let your mind not think about the thing that you're just focusing on. Just kind of give it a time to like relax, you know. And so, yeah. So if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is a button that says open closed caption. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video and words will pop up, and hopefully they are actually what I'm saying. So yeah. Then there's 2 other buttons. Don't worry about those. They're broken right now. I'll fix that at some point. And then if you like, there's a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session starts. And then if you like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that also with that button. All right, cool. So that's that. Let's see. All right, so let's go into what the work session looks like. All right, cool. So this is the work session. In the upper right-hand corner, if you notice, there's a subscribe in the menu. If you click that, it will show you all the upcoming ciphers that you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, we have an audio player. It's kind of working. It's a thing I kind of cobbled together. So if you want to listen to some music while you're working on what you're working on, I had some friends of mine submit music, and I was using Bandcamp. And so I'm kind of like just put together a way of being able to have like a playlist of Bandcamp players, because Bandcamp doesn't really allow a playlist. They don't have like a playlist feature for like different artists. And so I figured out some random way, and I think they changed something and it kind of broke it. So I don't think it goes from track to track anymore. I haven't really tested it, but it will play a song. So if you like to hear what you want to hear something cool. And then it being a Bandcamp player, you can like purchase the track and share it. And I also add the ability to tweet it out if you so choose. All right, now towards the center here with the to-do section. And so where it says add a task, you type in a task, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can mark it complete by clicking the checkbox. Or if you want to delete it, you click the X button. All the tasks you got that you mark complete go under the done section. And if you click done, it'll show you a list of all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it'll pre-populate a tweet with everything that you haven't done. So it's kind of a nice way of being like, oh, feeling good going into the week. I got some stuff done. I don't have to worry about it. Even if I don't get to it, if I don't get to do anything during the week, at least I know I was productive, at least on a Sunday. All right, cool. So that's that. In the right column, we have a countdown timer, countdown when the next break session happens. And again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So if you're like brand new to coding and you don't really have anything that you wanted to work on, but you hear that web development seems pretty cool, but you don't know where to start. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what folks have told me that have gone through the curriculum, or from what I've seen from the curriculum, I think if you complete those, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those links are there. Now, if you're already into web development and maybe you're looking for like a quick project to spin up that will maybe you can build upon or maybe get at least the creative juices going, I have links to 3 tutorials, and they're in the Vonage dashboard developer portal. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are like look over tutorials. And so I have 3 tutorials there. One is where you follow the tutorial, you create the application, you put your phone number into the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. And you can have a conversation back and forth. And there's one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, link that to your application that you create following the tutorial. From your real world phone, you can call that actual virtual number, and then be able to answer the call in your application and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where 2 users like log in to a application and one can call the other through the browser. So I think it's some pretty cool stuff there. So that's there for you. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then again, the highlight stuff that's broken, so don't even worry about it. Hako stands for help a coder / creator out. And it's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you'll be able to create a Hako, which is a room that you can invite people to join, and hopefully collaboratively you'll be able to come up with the solution or maybe the feedback on a thing that you're working on. Now, when you click view Hako, when you click the view button, it shows you all the different Hakos that were created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see if you want to request to join the room. Then I also added a keyword filter list. So if you want to search by a specific topic, you can search through the list, see if it's there, and then narrow it down by doing that. And then, when you click create button, you're presented with a form where you put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. And when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We got the title at the top. Over on the right-hand side, if you'd like to leave, there's a leave button there. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat on the right. On the left is another countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again. You can click to share to Twitter again. And when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're actually requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click the user's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with. And that way you can check out the profile and determine whether or not you like that person into your room. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And that is because the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. So that's like the main focus. And I think by being able to show everyone else what it is that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context that everyone else will need to be able to give you the help or the feedback that you're looking for. So now the way you communicate through the Hako, we have a text chat like I mentioned before. You put in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. And I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry, for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned to text and put into the text chat. Now I also have the opposite where we enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And I think that's it. Then again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And that is it. Cool. So let me stop this. I'm gonna get y'all back to work because I'm trying something new. I'm working on a layout for this side project, and I think I might have shown it. Yeah, I think I showed it here, but I kind of want to add another dimension to it. And it's like with the layout navigation stuff. And I created like a proof of concept, sort of, but for some reason I can't get it to work in the other proof of concept that I showed before. For some reason, it's weird. I don't know why. I'm not sure. So I need to investigate that, and hopefully I can get that worked out. But so that's what I'll be working on in this upcoming work session. I hope whatever you're working on, you make some progress. And so until then, I'm gonna send you off with some traveling music. This here is what's the loads? Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity, and y'all be easy. Peace. Thanks.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like and everybody says we spread a love like I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you.